Welcome to 5 Minutes a Day, your daily source of quick but meaningful insights to make your life better. Today we are diving into a habit that almost everyone has been guilty of at some point. A habit that seems harmless when done once in a while, but can create serious long-term consequences if repeated too often. And that is staying up late. Maybe you stay awake to finish assignments, to meet deadlines at work, or to enjoy a few hours of entertainment, scrolling through your phone or watching movies. But what may feel like a small sacrifice of sleep actually carries 5 harmful effects you need to know. And understanding these effects might change the way you view your nights and the way you treat your body and mind. The first major harm is the impact on physical health. The human body follows a natural rhythm known as the circadian rhythm, a cycle that tells your organs when to work and when to rest. But when you stay up late, you break this rhythm, forcing the heart to pump harder when it should be slowing down, the liver to keep processing when it should be detoxifying, and the stomach to stay active when it should be resting. The result is not just temporary fatigue, but real risks of long-term disease, including heart problems, high blood pressure, diabetes, and weight gain. Not to mention the very visible changes like dull skin, eye bags, and premature wrinkles. Which is why people often say that sleep is nature's beauty treatment, and without it, the body ages faster. The second harm lies in the brain's ability to concentrate and remember. Sleep is when the brain organizes information, consolidates memories, and clears away unnecessary details. And when you rob yourself of this process, you may find yourself forgetting simple things, losing focus during conversations, or struggling to understand material you studied just the night before. Students who stay up late to cram before exams may think they are learning more, but their retention drops. And employees who sacrifice sleep for deadlines often make more mistakes at work the next day. Sleep-deprived brains are slower, less sharp, and less reliable, meaning that by staying up late, you are trading short-term productivity for long-term inefficiency. The third harmful effect is on your emotions and mood. Think about how you feel after a night of poor sleep. You become irritable, impatient, and quick to anger, even over small things. And this is not just a coincidence, it is chemical, because sleep regulates neurotransmitters like serotonin and dopamine that control your happiness, calmness, and stress levels. Without enough rest, these chemicals become unbalanced, leading to anxiety, mood swings, and even depression over time. And the more you stay up late, the deeper this cycle becomes, affecting not only your mental well-being, but also your relationships with others, because constant irritability damages communication with family, friends, and colleagues. In other words, lack of sleep does not only harm you, but also those around you. The fourth consequence is a weakened immune system. While you sleep, your body produces cytokines, special proteins that fight infections and reduce inflammation. But staying up late reduces the production of these protectors, leaving you more vulnerable to common illnesses like colds, flu, and infections, and even slowing your recovery when you do fall sick. Research has shown that people who consistently sleep less than 6 hours are several times more likely to catch colds than those who sleep 7 or 8. And over time, a weakened immune system makes you more susceptible to serious diseases, meaning that every night you stay up late, you are lowering your body's defenses without realizing it. The fifth and final harm is the collapse of balance and quality of life. Someone who goes to bed at 2 or 3 in the morning rarely wakes up refreshed, usually skips breakfast, feels sluggish throughout the day, and ends up depending on coffee or energy drinks to keep going. Exercise becomes harder to maintain, motivation to work drops, and the cycle repeats itself, making life less joyful and more exhausting. You may think you are gaining extra hours at night, but in reality you are borrowing them from the next day at a very high cost. And over weeks and months, this trade destroys your energy, your mood, and your ability to truly enjoy life. Put together, these 5 harms, damage to physical health, Reduced concentration and memory, unstable emotions, a weakened immune system, and a disrupted lifestyle show us that staying up late is not a harmless choice, but a dangerous habit that silently steals our well-being. It's like a thief that takes a little bit from you each night until you wake up one day realizing how much you have lost. So what is the solution? The solution is to value sleep as much as you value work and entertainment. To understand that going to bed on time is not wasting hours, but investing them into a healthier tomorrow. Instead of pushing deadlines into the night, manage your day better. Instead of watching one more episode, save it for tomorrow. Instead of endless scrolling on your phone, put it aside and let your body rest. Because when you choose sleep, you are choosing energy, clarity, and happiness for the next day. And this choice, repeated daily, builds a foundation of health that supports every other part of your life. Sleep is one of the pillars of human survival, as essential as food and water. And when you neglect it, you neglect yourself. But when you protect it, you unlock your best potential. So, as we close today's session, remember this. Late nights may feel tempting, but the true reward lies in waking up refreshed, focused, and ready to embrace the day. Thank you for spending this time with 5 minutes a day. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to join us for more daily insights, because just a few minutes of learning can change the way you live every day. Until next time, take care of your health, respect your rest, and make every 5 minutes count.